Hello there everyone, this is Chillainous and welcome back to another Vatsim video. Today we are in the Jetstar A32NX as Jetstar 818, doing a short hop from Sydney to Brisbane. I really just wanted to get in and fly, so I'm not going to waste too much of your time here so you can see that as well. If you like this video, don't forget to do all the things, and if you want to see more, you also know what to do. Right, let's get into the flight deck and let's get our clearance. Sydney Tower, good afternoon. Jetstar 818 at Domestic Bay 52 with Kilo requesting IFR to Brisbane.
Jetstar 818, you're cleared to Brisbane via Entra, flight planned route, runway 34 right. Apologies, stand by. 34 right, Entra 5 departure. Entra transition, climb by the SID 5000, squawk 4734. Departures will be offline 122.8.
Cleared to Brisbane via the Entra 5 SID, cleared to Entra, transition Entra, sorry. Takeoff will be on runway 34 right, departures will be Unicom. Did you give me a squawk during that? I apologize, Jetstar 818.
Jetstar 818, squawk 4734.
Squawking 4734 for Jetstar 818.
Jetstar 818.
Let's set in all the flight plan things. I hope that I did so much better there for him. Locked.
Is it Bravo or Charlie? Stand by 1 second, I'll get you to enter and backtrack runway 07 to now hold position.
We can start loading in the passengers. We have 128 passengers on board with us today. Oh, it's 146. Oh, my bad. Let's begin boarding them up. That'll take 2.5 minutes. So today we are minus 53 at flight level 390. Beautiful. Next up we have our, we'll have to wait until all of our passengers are loaded to get the fuel block, otherwise it goes a little bit weird. Same with the perf as well, we need to wait for that as well. The flight plan route today is Sydney, Entra 5. Entra 5 on 34 left. Sorry, 34 right. 34 right, Entra 5 via the Entra transition, but I believe that that is already into Entra 5. Then we'll be taking Y245 airway to Banda, and then H185 to Omcax Gommel, at which point we'll begin our descent down the Gommel to Victor approach for 19 left. Alright, so let's get that one there sorted.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing.
Hopefully that will include Omcax into it to Gommel, and it did put in Omcax. Lovely. From there we will be doing arrival. We'll be doing 19 left. We can change that on the way if the wind is not favorable in that direction, so we'll do that one there with the Gomo to Victor approach. Let me quickly check the charts here. We are indeed with the Betso transition. Looks good to me. Let's make sure that all the things here are sorted. But from there, we now want to set up our flaps. The outside temperature is 21 degrees, so we're going to flex to 25. Our transition alt is 10,000 feet. We then also need to go back over to the initialization and get our weight and fuel block planning sorted. We will confirm that. Everything is looking really good. It is currently 4:48 Zulu. We are scheduled for 4:50 Zulu. And yeah, I think that's it. What is going on here with my everything? If you know why, let me know down in the comment section, because seeing this along with this is very ugly. Oh, not the lights. With this, I would love to get that fixed if that is at all possible. turn on a nav light. Let's turn on our beacon. We'll turn the strobe onto auto. Our emergency lights are armed. Let's call up and request taxi. Sydney Tower, Jetstar 818 at Domestic Bay 52, request push and start.
Jetstar 818, base 52, push approved.
Push approved, Jetstar 818. Alright, let's release the parking brake, get the ground spoilers sorted. I think, I'm not sure if we did get the everything sorted for V1, V2, V1 at 135, rotate at 136 and 140. Right there, we are sorted. Our engine is nearly sorted. That is ready.
Pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Yes, sir. Parking brake is set. Once we get this engine ready, we will turn off the APU bleed. Alright, that engine is available. Let's switch off the APU. Let's turn our nose light on to taxi. Sydney Tower, Jetstar 818, ready for taxi.
Jetstar 818, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 25, Bravo 10, Tango 6 holding point, runway 34 right.
Taxi via Charlie, cross runway 25, Bravo 10, Tango 6 at 34 right, Jetstar 818. Not quite the way I thought it was going to go, but we're pretty good. Let's turn on those seatbelt signs. I think I should have done that before we started.
For it to Delta Alpha will be extending upwind for 1 minute.
November 482 Delta Alpha, copy, not a problem.
Just want to say that Verb Jim Tim is actually live streaming on Twitch right now. I'm going to leave a link for him down in the description if you want to go and check him out. He's honestly just a solid guy to hang out with and does a great job on the ATC. Has also answered a ton of my questions, which I can greatly appreciate, especially since I'm still very new to Vatsim. I obviously have a lot of questions, so be sure to go in there, go through him a follow. It's the least I can do for the amount of time he has spent with me to say, hey, go do this thing for him as well as for me.
Jetstar 223, continue Lima, hold short of Tango.
Alright, we'll set our parking brake. Let's close this. Let's do our quick checks. We have auto brake on max. The seatbelts are on. Cabin check. Spoilers armed. Indeed they are. The flaps set for takeoff. Yes, takeoff config test. Normal looks good. Let's go up to the top panel. Let's turn on the nose light. Turn on the strobes. And let's call up Sydney Tower, Jetstar 818 at Tango 6 holding point runway 34, ready for takeoff.
Jetstar 818, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 34 right, Jetstar 818. Yeah, the engine's spooling up to about 50%. It's looking good. I'm going to go Toga because I don't actually know where my climb detent is. V1, rotate. Oh my god. Gear up. Flaps out. We are climbing much too... Oh wait, we're not climbing steep enough. My bad. Oh, such a nice plane to fly. We also want to be under 250 knots, so let's turn my speed to managed as well.
Jetstar 818, no further ATC is available. Control and identification services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
Over to Unicorn for Jetstar 818. Thanks very much for the ATC. Have a good one.
Have a great flight. Bye-bye.
I don't think we have anything else to do now except climb. I felt way less nervous doing that by myself rather than doing it with Junkie in the cockpit like the last video. If you want to see that, there's a card up in the top right. Felt awkward doing it with him in there, and now yeah, it just felt way better. We can turn off the landing lights now. We are above 10,000 feet. Let's retract them. Let's turn off the nose lights. Let's turn off the runway. Turn off lights. Yeah, runway turn off lights. It's just reminding you to turn them off right here. Turn off lights. Yes, thank you. I'm going to stop the recording here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, getting pretty close to our top of descent here, just a few nautical miles away, 40 nautical miles. It's asking me to enter the destination data. So we are going to set up our approach for ILS 19 left. For this, I need to also bring up another chart, which I'm unsure if I have open or not. Let's have a look here. I do not have the chart up. We also need to make sure that we are on the correct runway. So I'm going to pull up the ATC. Current is Juliet. Expect instrument approach 01 left and right for arrivals and departures. So we are going to have to change our runway to 01. And we can still come in on the Gommel 2 approach. We will want to be coming in on 01 right. 070 at 7. Transitional will be 10,000 feet. QNH is currently 1021. I would use the plane to print this out, but apparently it has some issues. And the temperature is currently 21 degrees. Let's bring up the chart for ILS 1 right. So if you're wondering what Barrow is, you're looking at the ILS. In the A32 and X, you want to be looking at the C class. So you are at 220 Barrow. So from there, we are now set up. I'm just going to cross-check this with what I have here. It should be Cersei Velka Bertie Pond, Ponod, Entox, Vatro, Plex, and Glen. Diesel, Glen, perfect. And we should be on our way down into Brisbane. Oh my lord, that flare off that river, holy. I need to contact Verb Jim at Glen. He has moved over to Brisbane. Let's hit on the approach here. We are moving, I feel like we're moving so fast. Now we can put in a stage of flaps. Oh, not two yet. Let's make sure that all of our lights are set. They are not, because I have been goofing off a little bit in Discord. That's my own fault. Have a look here. Speed brakes still out. Oops. Let's get that onto ground spoilers. We'll get a low auto brake here, and let's have a look at what tower is. It is 120.5, the same as it is in just about every every city. Over. Brisbane Tower, good afternoon. Jetstar 818 arriving via the Gommel 2 Alpha arrival for 01 right, request to land.
Jetstar 818 runway 01 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 01 right, Jetstar 818.
2,500.
We're going to go into manual mode here. Ground spoilers are armed. That is on. Let's set up the speed brake. Sorry. Oh my lord. We still need to drop off a ton of speed. I don't understand why we're not dropping off a lot of speed. We have the gear down, 3 green, the belts are on, cabin checks, spoilers armed, check, and flaps are full. We will be full now that we are able to. Let's turn off the autopilot and let's bring this thing in.
1,000. 1,000. 1,000.
Lots of 1,000 calls right now.
Oh, it was a little hard. We're doing okay. Wasn't the best landing I could have done.
Take the high speed. I believe this is the high speed. And I believe the real fly went to gate 28. Alright, let's do all of our post-flight things. Let's turn off the landing lights, turn that off, turn on to taxi, turn the strobe onto auto. I'm going to bring up my taxi charts. Brisbane Tower, Jetstar 818, clear of the runway at Alpha 4 Sierra holding point. Looking for taxi to gate 28.
Jetstar 818, welcome to Brisbane. Taxi via Bravo 4, Charlie 3 to the bay.
Bravo 4, Charlie 3 to the bay. Thank you very much. Jetstar 818. Okay, so let's have a look.
Apologies, that will be Bravo 4, Bravo, Charlie 3 to the bay.
Bravo 4, Bravo, Charlie 3 to the bay, Jetstar 818. So it's not going to be too bad. We're just going to go straight forward. Make sure that we are in forward motion, not reverse. We are on Bravo 4. Bravo now. This should be Charlie 2 right here. Charlie 3 to gate 28, which is right up here. Why am I not turning? See, it should be gate 28. I found all this information, by the way, on FlightAware. You can track real life flights that way and give some realism to your Vatsim flights. Very, very cool. There we go. We are pretty much right on the line. I'm happy. Oh, hey. I'm pretty happy with that. Everyone, welcome to Brisbane. This has been really, really fun. Had a great time out here, and thanks again to Verb Gym Tim, who actually did move right across to Brisbane. Not for us. He was just asked to, so that was a happy coincidence that we had ATC both leaving Sydney and arriving in Brisbane. Again, go and check him out. I'm going to leave a link to his Twitch down in the description. He does say that he wants to start streaming a little more, so go and help him out a little bit the same way that you guys help me out if you want to go see flights and ATC. Be sure to support that, and with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Until then, everyone, take care. Ciao.